The UAP task force was refused access to a broad crash retrieval program. These are retrieving non-human origin technical vehicles, call it spacecraft if you will, non-human.
Y'all, UFOs are a staple of the channel, and throughout the years we've seen many different types of crafts. We've seen UFOs in force fields, we've seen strange slug-like looking UFOs flying around in the sky, caught by pilots, we've seen rods and orbs, you name it. And since it's Thursday, as a special Throwback Thursday treat, I'm going to present to you guys some of the best, most credible and clear UFO sightings we've ever posted on the channel. From merging orbs to possibly ball lightning, who knows, you'll see it all. So smash like and check out these amazing UFOs. We're back with some of the most credible and incredible UFO sightings throughout the years. We're starting today's list with the UFO in Aguadilla, Puerto Rico that was caught in 2013. This video is actually from the Department of Homeland Security. Not only is it captured by one of our Department of Defense, but it also highlights a lot of the strange characteristics of UFOs, UAPs. Like for this one, we're seeing almost like a white energy field. I mean, we can't really tell in the infrared, but it kind of hovers around the ship and stays in very close proximity, if you notice. Here we can also see how it freely submerges itself in the water. And I mean, there's like no resistance at all. Like its speed isn't slowed down at all. We're tracking it at the same speed as we were when it was in the air. Now this is where things get really strange, as the UFO splits into two different objects. It splits into two different objects before resubmerging into the water. What the hell is this? This follow-up is also a split into UFO. This was caught by Jeff Woolwine in 2004, and he claims to have many other videos and recordings that have been unreleased because of how he recorded at that time. He didn't have a computer, and he didn't have a phone. We didn't have smartphones back then, so he recorded it analog and had a tape that had to get turned into DVD. It was a whole process. But he's finally putting these out there, and these are actually the Phoenix Lights in Phoenix, Arizona, but the 2004 incident. He has a few videos of these, but I chose this one specifically because, as you can see here, the object starts to split in two, kind of what we saw in the Aguadilla video. The difference here is that this is not an infrared video, it is just a regular video, so we're seeing it how it would be seen with the naked eye. Here, as Jeff zooms in, we can see that the UFO is becoming two distinct and different light objects before they start to fade away or disappear, or whatever it is that they do. This is a great wild video of either lightning striking a UFO or extremely rare wild ball lightning. Either way, it's mesmerizing. This beautiful shimmer of light, or possible tear in space-time, was caught in California. At first I was a bit skeptical as it looks almost reflective, but the person actually zooms out and we can see, look, there it is in the sky. They actually are far away. They saw this light in the sky and zoomed in to check on it. So it isn't just a lens reflection, which I genuinely thought at first. I don't know what it is, but it looks super cool, and honestly, it looks beautiful. Let me know what you think about that one in the comments below.
What's that shit?
This next series of videos really blows my mind. I know a lot of you guys have heard of it. I know some of you may have seen it, but this is the famous pyramid hovering over the Pentagon UFO. What's wild about this and why I chose to add it to this list and why I think it's very credible is that it wasn't just this viewer seeing this. We're getting this UFO from multiple angles. What was even happening there? What was that thing doing? And what were all those little things around it? That makes no sense. And I'll tell you, that is not a plane or a commercial drone or whatever the hell the government's been saying. That's just weird. As is this next sighting from Georgia that seemingly shows several UAP almost crashing into each other. Again, like nothing I've ever seen. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. I'm sorry, that came really close, and they did look like they were about to collide. What I found strange is that one was like kind of like an elongated shape, almost like maybe that was a tic tac, and then the other one was an orb. That was weird. Well, I mean, I guess we're kind of used to weird lights now, with those weird lights that were popping up all over the place, like the ones we saw in the Philippines and in New Jersey, and the one that I called the Phoenix lights too. Well, it turns out there's a second angle to those Phoenix lights. Check this out.
UFOs or Phoenix lights, who knows?
What's weird about those lights is how they just sit there and how all witnesses describe them just sitting there sometimes for several hours. And the reason I like this particular angle is because not only do you see these lights in a row and you can see that they're above the houses as he looks onward, but if you notice in the distance there was like a little flashing light, which is like a traditional plane just flying across the sky, that you can see in comparison to whatever the hell that was that we just saw. Next is one of the strangest UFOs I've ever seen, as it's not just an orb or one of these drones or whatever the hell is flying around. It's actually in a weird cryptic shape to the point where, I mean, I don't know what it could be. Check it out.
What the? What the? Do 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 do. See, there's another one up here. Do 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 do.
Now, the reason I hesitated is because I looked at that and I'm like, that's ridiculous. That's got to be like maybe a kite or something with LED lights. But the person recording said that it was very, very high up, too high up to be a kite. And usually, when it is one, like we've seen this happen before, someone on Reddit or on Twitter or just pop out of nowhere with the exact make and model you can buy on Amazon. And no one's done that yet. And that's a very strange shape. It looked like the shape they have, you know, the two snakes on the staff for the hospital. That's what that looked like. What? Why would that even be on a kite? Why would a UFO be like that? What is happening? But it doesn't stop there. Next, we have what is probably one of the best captures of a UFO ever. We talk about traditional UFOs and strange anomalies, and we always hear about the bubble they put around themselves, like the gravitational field bubble that warps space and time, and how there's actually something spinning inside. We've heard of spheres within cubes, within spheres, within cubes, and glowing objects that are sometimes transparent. But this is probably the clearest image we have of a UFO seemingly spinning around within a force field or gravitational bubble or whatever it may be. I want to hear you guys in the comments. Check out this video.
Oh, Madison's getting a good video of it, dude. Come to my house, man. You can see it from my house. Oh. Oh, Madison will probably put it up on YouTube, man. You can probably find it on YouTube. Take the best video, man, because I'm probably going to turn this one into...
Honestly, the one I thought was strangest was the UFO in the force field. It genuinely looked like it was in a force field bubble, and there was a spinning disc inside. It just makes no sense. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below before you run off to check out those UFO videos, the videos where we're reading Reddit and having so much fun, paranormal videos that are a little bit scary. I mean, just check out all the videos.